Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today on another edition of the weekly brainstorm. We are slightly delayed due to some technical difficulties being faced by Sriram, who's the founder of DistoSit. But I thought I would just kind of come on and kind of share a little bit about the weekly brainstorm, the format. I see a few new folks who joined in. Chakradhar, thank you for joining in. I think this is probably your first time, right? And actually, there are quite a few new folks, and of course, there are the old familiar faces who have joined us as well today, right? So, thanks a lot for joining us today. Quick brief on the weekly brainstorm and what the format really is. We invite one startup to take stage, share what they're working on. Typically, we then try to put ourselves in the shoes of the founder and kind of think, if I were the founder of the startup, what would I do to kind of help them succeed, right? I mean, to make this succeed. I think that's essentially what the whole weekly brainstorm is about. All of us, for just this next 30 minutes to 45 minutes, right, put ourselves in the shoes of the founder, just think like them and try and help them from a thought angle, from a how to either build this product out well, or go to market, or even answer any of the queries or challenges that the founder faces themselves. A lot of what we do on the weekly brainstorm mirrors the activity that we do on unsolved.xyz itself, where anyone can add a startup. And as soon as they add a startup, the community typically leaves either suggestions, questions, or offer help, right? And the weekly brainstorm follows a similar format, except it's visual and you do it with one startup, while on Unsolved, potentially there are 20 startups being added every week, and you can just go and leave comments and suggestions for, if you feel like 100 at a time, right? I think that's what we're looking at. A few more things about the weekly brainstorm and how we do this. When the founder takes stage, they will set context, they will share what they're working on. You can use the questions tab to either leave questions or leave a suggestion for that startup, right? Completely fine to do that. The chat section typically tends to have other things being discussed as well, including I can't hear you kind of issues, right? So keep all the questions and suggestions in the questions tab. Apart from that, I think the format is quite clear. We are just if you give me like a couple of minutes, I'm just going to give the founder a buzz just to see if he's managed to get past his technical difficulties. If he's not, I will share what they're doing and get the ball rolling by myself, right? So just give me a couple of minutes and we'll join you back in a second. Hey guys, sorry. Okay, yeah, I have Shriram here who's raised his hand. We had some little bit of a tough time getting him on stage. Hey Shriram, thanks for uh, joining us today. I know you had a little bit of a technical glitch, um, just internet issues, right? Shriram, can you hear us now?
Yes, please, Ashwar.
Okay, great. I've already set a little bit of context saying, what you're working on is DistoSit,
Yes.
right? Would you be in a position to share your screen and share this, or if the internet's a little bit wonky, then I can share my screen and share your video so that we can set context.
Both is fine. That my internet is also good. That I can share.
Okay.
Uh, and also, 1 minute. I will open my video. That it will be better. 1 minute. Ishwar,
Yeah.
one thing that I have animated one more video, that animated video explaining everything concept and the theme, everything, what are all the things I want, and what are all the things I patented. Okay,
Yeah,
that
sure. Please play it. Yeah. So that people just get a better sense of what you're building.
correct. That I will share first. Then later on, you can share the video you have.
DistoSit device. Hello.
Okay. Can you share your screen? There is a laptop share screen button
Yeah.
below that, so you can share your screen and play the video.
Okay, sure. Hello, everyone. Actually, can you hear my voice?
Yeah, if you can speak a little louder, it'll be better.
Hello.
Yeah, we can
Hello.
hear you. Yeah,
You can hear me, right?
yeah, we can see you as well. Yeah.
Okay. Then let me share my screen.
So to give a little context while he's just sharing screen, he's basically built a product which helps you easily detect in COVID times whether you're distancing yourselves appropriately in seated venues, right? I think it'll give you a good good
Yeah.
idea once he shares the video. But that's pretty much the problem that he's solving for any form of a seated venue. Are you social distancing, right? So
Yes.
it's a hardware solution.
Mhm.
Um,
May
your
I know
screen
how may I know how many members are there actually?
32.
Okay, okay, fine. They can hear my voice, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Sriram. Actually, this is the distorted device that I kept the name. Disto means distance, and the sit means sitting. That keeping social distancing, we can sit very easily with the guide of this device. It can guide us completely. That is my main motto. Actually, I came in this into mind because I went to hospital first. Sorry, hospital, and there I saw that nobody is maintaining the social distancing. And one time I went to a bank, that SBI bank. I went and sat with the sanitizer and the mask when the pandemic already gone very wrong. Then what happened? Suddenly, some guy came and sit beside me without any mask or something. Then I stood and went to some safer place. At that time, what happened? I thought, as an engineer, I should have do something like which can give us complete guide, and everybody has to maintain the social distancing. That's why I came, and that actually I started building my idea, and that patented that idea, and then I built successfully a prototype. Okay, then after I can show you this video now. Then you can completely come to know that what are the things I want, and how it has to work, the things. It is an animated video. Then after that, we will go to my prototype. That would be better.
Sure.
Okay. That can you see the screen? My
Yeah, but we're not, I'm assuming you've not started playing. We can see your screen.
yes, yes, yes. Now I am going to start.
Device. Hello, myself Sriram. Here I am explaining innovative idea to avoid lockdown.
We
Keep
don't
working.
see any video on the screen. We're hearing a voice.
We can maintain social distancing.
No, actually,
with
1 minute. Actually, it is a screen. 1 minute. Again, I will start. Something went wrong. Stop sharing, and again I will share entire screen. You can share audio, entire screen, share. Now I think visible, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Distosit device. Hello, myself Sriram.
Is it visible?
Here I am explaining innovative idea to avoid lockdown. Keep working and traveling while fighting with COVID-19. We can maintain social distancing without any difficulty by using this innovative idea. Be safe and keep working. Here's how this device actually works. Using this device, we can work easily without spreading COVID-19. Basically, it is an electronic device which has 3 outputs. That is, green LED, red LED, and sound output. This device is capable to communicate with other similar devices. Let's see how it works. Example, for rolling chairs, Disto-Sit device attached to any sitting arrangement. These devices are attached to each seat. If anyone sit on the chair, it detects and send information to other chairs. If one chair is nearer to other chair, shows red signal. That means not safe to sit. Suppose someone sit when signal is red, then siren will be activated. Hence, before sitting, we must have to move chairs to the safe distance. One more example, for fixed multi-chair. When it is attached to multi-chair on each person's sitting area, it works as shown here graphically. This device won't allow anyone to break the social distancing. Disto-Sit device can be used in meetings, theaters, schools, waiting rooms, airports, metros, etc. Thank you for watching. Please share to help the world to fight against COVID-19.
Okay. Actually, this is the video.
Disto-Sit device. Hello.
Hey, yeah, that was great. Do you also have that working video prototype that you were sharing?
Actually, yeah, it would be better if you share, because I have other in other laptop. I have in other
Sure.
laptop.
Could you just stop sharing your screen and I can share mine and play that?
What is this actually download program or something it is showing?
It's okay. I can share it. I already have it on the page, so I can share it. You just have to stop sharing your screen.
Okay. 1 minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it is.
Just give me a second. We'll just be sharing the working prototype as well. I think that will kind of make it obvious on the opportunity, right?
Yes.
On the problem being solved.
Mm-hmm.
Can everyone see it?
Okay, thank you, Isha. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure. So tell us, Sriram, a little bit now. What is the current stage of the product itself? I mean, could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, yes. Actually, the things I will explain the like quickly that what are the things I have done up to now. Now wired connection I have done the successfully. That it is the chair just now which you have seen in the on the chair. It is a wired connection. Now I am building a wireless connection for that. It can be implemented in rolling chair or any other movable chairs. We can implement easily, and I am also like 90% actually success in that. Till there is a 10% of work like power and some connectivity updates or something. I'm actually that are the things status of the my prototype wireless prototype. And next thing is a marketing about the marketing. Actually, in the Karnataka, already 9 to 10 news reporters like they have taken already interviews and all. In the papers, also 3 4 papers they are published. And I yesterday, like 2 days back, 2 days back,
Hey,
I went
your
to
video is breaking up.
deputy
I'm just
commissioner Harvard. Only voice would be better, I think so. Okay. Can can it be audible? Is it audible?
can you just turn off video because I think it's interfering. We are not able to hear you properly. So if you can turn off video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No. Is it audible?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Fine.
So what
Actually,
you're saying is there's a wireless product that is coming up, which is about 90% done, but you still have to figure out the issues of battery longevity, etc. Right?
yes. 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 Yes, and also some connectivity issues are there, that programming
Yeah.
issue or something. Sometimes it is some what we have to debug. Our teams also working on that. And I have given one company, small startup is there, that company also I have given the task to companies, but they are also debugging. I am looking for that whichever come first, then I will go through that, because I don't want to waste the time for any this I don't want to take long time, because it is the right time to hit the market.
Okay. And have you figured the manufacturing component of this, like at scale, and or do you have a channel partner who will help you
No,
distribute this?
no, not yet. That I'm searching for that actually since from 1 week, but I have not decided it. Uh, but up to now, that what are the things happened is like every Karnataka news, everything they are showing. But I got the contact of a deputy commissioner Dharwad. In that meeting, there will be 50 commissioners were there. 50 actually top right, police commissioners and corporate commissioners, corporation commissioner. Everybody was there. At that time, he called me and actually told us to present live demo in that meeting. Actually, I went there and presented live demo.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
After that,
So few
actually, he was
questions.
very appreciated.
So few,
He appreciated me.
Sriram, few. Sriram, few questions from the folks. They're trying to understand what is the cost of this sensor, what is the cost of the control devices. Chakradhar is asking just to try and get a sense of what does it take to deploy this per unit or per 10 seats, whatever. I mean, do you have a
Yeah,
approximate sense?
yeah. Actually, it is depends on the application. Sensors varies according to the application. If you are using in theaters, it will be a low cost around 300 rupees. We can build per chair. And if it is a transportation application where there will be in buses or something, trains, we have to build means it will go up. And if movable chairs, then wireless communication we have to like achieve, and the batteries also it will cost more. And that is the variable, depends on the application.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got
And
it.
also we got the first what do you call, uh, we got first proposal order, first order from the DC deputy commissioner. They already approved and appreciated, and even they clapped at that time, and called me and directly stated that you can just start building and start from our office. You have permission to adopt here, and if you want to negotiate with the cost and all.
Got it. Got it. So right now you're speaking to you're saying the local authorities, the government authorities, and the deputy commissioner, and they are basically like the first adopters for your product, is it?
Yes. And
Got
also BRTS, here, transportation, Twin City Transportation, BRTS. Also, we are talking with them right now.
got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Could you? There are a few questions again from the. Is there any way to make this work for a standing crowd instead of just a sitting crowd?
Actually, for standing crowd, there are many applications are there already, who have already built up applications, pendant, pendant cards, and those things are already available in the market. That they started building 3 months back. And also
Got it.
for this my idea, I searched for FTO also, freedom to operate.
Chakradhar, if you're joining from a laptop, you can just raise your hand. I think the point on integrating with cell phones makes a lot of sense, and I just thought it's best if you share it yourself. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Perfect.
Basically, if you can integrate with a cell phone, then you don't need these sensors. Then the cost of your implementation goes down. So does that make sense, Sriram?
Okay, I just realized that when I bring you on stage, I kicked him off.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull him back on stage.
Sure.
Yeah. Sriram, I'm trying to invite you to stage. You should find a notification. You can just join. Yeah.
Join it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Hi,
Hello.
Sriram.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, sir. Actually, it is a good question, sir. Actually, very nice question that I thought actually. But what happened? The cell phone. If you implement in the cell phone, then it is a self-awareness. You can switch off the indication and switch on the indication. Depends on your if you want, you can activate. Otherwise, if you don't want, then you can deactivate. It is the same thing as if people has awareness. If people has awareness, then they can maintain without cell phone also, without my device also. But whoever in public places or something in your office itself, you don't have to tell them you have to bring this cell phone, and you have to switch on, activate. You don't have to tell. Just whoever come in and come sit, they have to maintain, because you have implemented my device. And there is no question of violating, and there is no question of deactivating. That is the main thing. And in public
So my
transportation,
worry,
in public transportation,
my worry for you is the cost. And if you go into public transportation per bus, the implementation may be about 2,000 rupees or so, or maybe a little bit more. And if you think of 1,000 buses, it becomes a little bit more serious. The thing though in buses, etc., is even if you have an alarm, will the passengers still need to be monitored? So how would the conductor or somebody ensure that your signal is being adhered to?
Actually, I am not fully clear about your question, sir. Actually,
so what he's saying is, even if there is an alarm, still someone has to administer. But I guess the alarm also has that thing, right? If there's a sound that's going off, then people want that sound to stop. It's like your seatbelt is not in, and your car gives you an irritating alarm, right? And it kind of sounds. Let's say if you're in a cab and the guy doesn't wear a seatbelt.
right.
Yeah.
But it is actually we can keep. It is a sound like somewhat don't nobody want to hear. Actually, like a continuous key sound. Like it will happen to both side who are come into contact. Then if I sit first, then what I will do? I tell them that seriously. I will tell them that please go and sit to other place, because I don't want to hear that noise, because everybody will be there, and it is not the thing like in the car only family members will be there. That will be okay, but here the unknown person, they don't want to hear for others problem, no sir. That's why it will be implemented.
I think I just adding to what I feel Chakradhar is driving at is that one is when you're building a hardware solution, right? There are so many things to worry about. You need to manufacture, you need to distribute, you need to do all of that.
Correct.
Versus if you potentially try to just say, hey, here is an app which will sound an alarm, right? If it detects people at a certain distance, either using GPS or maybe Bluetooth, I'm not sure which technology, right? It may be an easier to deploy solution, kind of globally, and just say there is this app now, right, which allows this to happen, and it will sound an alarm when anyone comes close by.
Yes.
Right? Even if it is an alarm, let's say if I detect someone is coming in close proximity with me, and even if that person's mobile doesn't have the app, but it shows an alarm, that might be an interesting. It may be something to think about. Yeah.
So the point, Sriram, just a little bit of philosophy for you to think through is, one is the concept of a use case. So how is your device being used? That's one thing that you need to worry about. The other thing is technology doesn't solve problems. It's the people with the technology that solves the problem. So you need to, you're modifying people behavior. So you have to have some suggestions for how people can modify their own behavior or modify other people's behavior. So with the technology, always think of the people aspect. All the best.
Yes.
Thanks
you very much.
Hey, I'm just pulling up Bhadresh on stage as well. It'd be interesting to see what he has to add for this episode.
Yeah,
hey,
hi, Sriram. Hey, Ishwar, hi.
Hello,
hi, Sriram.
Hello, Bhadresh. Hello.
There's quite a nice product that you have, that you're working on. Chakradhar ji already have addressed quite good questions, and there are some points that you need to think upon that. Apart from that, I would like to understand, what is your are you funded in the first place? Are you a startup that's funded? Secondly, if not, what is the funding ask, and have you thought, do you have any numbers to let us know, what would be your funding ask as such, if you have not been funded yet?
Actually, it is my own funding right now, but I didn't raise any fundings and all. But I do like to, because I want to spread this very quickly, and I want to it is not the kind like I can build in our area, or only I can spread in our area. That throughout the world we can spread it.
Mhm.
That's why I need
Right.
funding also, and some partners. Otherwise, some like company like who can build it and themselves, and they can make it if they can make it themselves, and they want to buy my license or something. They can royalty basis or something. They can do it, then I would be very happy for that also.
Okay. 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 Understood. Understood. Uh, have you like no? I understood that you haven't identified a partner to like produce at scale, your product to produce at scale, and also you're working on wireless technology of the technology part also of this product. Sounds pretty interesting, but like how do you see like how much do you think your product can scale? Do you like do you really have any idea around that? Like have you really thought put your thoughts around it? Like what I feel is that
Actually, I don't
okay,
have
there is
that
a
much
situation
idea
of
about that.
I
yeah,
think you
there's a
may need
situation
a
of
little help over there. Any suggestions,
Yes,
Bhadresh, on
yes,
how we
yes.
should approach? How we should
yeah,
approach this?
actually, the immediate market that I see is that in the hospitals, because like most of the hospitals are being closed down, and people are doing it through telecalls. Doctors are taking patients on telecalls. Having said that, if things are getting opened up, this product would be pretty much useful out there. So one use case where I see is it pretty much is in hospitals. So so wanted to understand about the market research part also. Like has Sriram done the market research part, wherein like has he approached some hospitals with his solution, and has he spoken to some people there and other places wherever he has mentioned, like for example the BRTS place and all those places. Uh,
Got it.
have spoken to people
Sriram,
there? Yeah.
can you tell us, like, let's say, if you had to pick an ideal customer, let's say a large chain that can deploy this, right? Your ideal customer. Forget about any
Yes, yes,
other
yes.
approaches. If you had to pick one or two large spaces that you want to go after, where you can get one customer and potentially, let's say, 10,000 seats, right, to be
Yes.
done. Now, what is that kind
Mhm.
of a customer that you have that you're thinking about?
Actually, I don't have that much facility to produce that kind of volume. First thing, I go for someone who can build it very fast. That
Okay, so let me state your two problems. One is on the manufacturing side, and two, you're also trying to figure out how to get to a. If you solve manufacturing side, then you think you can obviously supply to as many customers as they are, right? So
Yes,
I
yes,
think
yes.
those are the two problems to solve right now. Bhadresh, any suggestions around solving the manufacturing side?
Yeah, I have a couple of people like whom I know who are my friends. Like I can connect you with them.
Mm-hmm.
Just see like if things work out, because they are into like mass producing many things. So they can help you definitely on that part, or at least they can connect you with somebody who does it.
Mm-hmm.
At a scale.
Okay.
So I can connect you with them. Apart from that, when you talk about like some other players coming in and taking your product and distributing it, like what you're saying is basically that you want some distributors to come in and take it and take it to the market. So for that you must have also identified like what is your basic market is. Like as I said, hospitals is one of your market, but then have you spoken to those people? Because when then you need to have the distributor, you need to approach the distributors in those sectors, who distribute in hospital and in those arenas. uh,
Correct.
so so you need to think through that. That would be one of my suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, like for the production, definitely like I can connect you with a couple of my pals, like and you can talk to them, and you can figure out whether it works for you, and if things can be worked there. Yeah.
Thanks, Pradesh. What I'll do is I'll connect both of you on an email post this conversation to kind of take that forward.
Sure.
Perfect. I'll do that.
Thank you.
I'll do that. A few suggestions, Shriram, apart from the hospitals, I think anyone who's affected from a business standpoint, right, makes a prime candidate. Like, let's say a movie theater is a prime candidate.
Correct.
Any form of seated venue is a prime candidate, right? Because they are no longer able to sell seats, or they are at least affected by it. So if they now claim that I'm now COVID safe, or at least taken some safety measures, right,
Yes.
around it, it makes a lot of sense. Let's say co-working spaces is a big candidate for this, I mean, so
Correct.
co-working spaces, commercial spaces, but co-working a lot, because they want to now move into, saying that we are a safe place for you to still come back and work here, right? So I think that is kind of an interesting opportunity. So anyone who's affected business wise will potentially use this to kind of recover their business, right?
Correct.
At least they may experiment with it and say this room is completely safe, and see if people are coming back, right?
Yes.
So I
Yeah,
think
same thing on the public transportation also. Nowadays nobody is traveling, they are traveling by bus. They are by their own vehicle. If they want, they can go. They are going, but if not, they are not traveling with the public transportation. If
got
we
it.
implement it, then it may boom, because as of now, I saw that
Shriram,
transportations and all
one thing
very
about
lots.
public transport, right? Then you're dealing with the government, right? At some level, you have to get an order from them. There's a
Correct.
fair number of hurdles. It moves slowly, so
Yeah.
versus someone who is incentivized, because if they install this, they can make money easily. Then they can pay out to install, right? But if it's a do good initiative, I don't know. I've not dealt with the government as much. Maybe
Mhm.
someone else will have a thought on that. I just feel there may be more speed going to commercial, co-working, movie theaters, all of that,
Yes.
versus trying to solve a public
Correct.
um, travel kind of scenario. I mean, even if you're solving that, then you're saying uh, maybe private travel operators are a better bet,
Mhm.
rather than public. I don't know. I'm thinking, I'm not sure, but I just feel like
Okay.
there may be some
Mhm.
challenges that you will face. Bhadresh, I'm just going to be inviting Swaminath on stage. You will be kind of kicked off if you have any
Sure,
party.
sure, sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Hey,
Hey,
Swaminath.
hi Ishwar, good morning. Hi Shriram.
Good morning.
Uh,
I'm
yeah.
audible? Okay. Okay. So two aspects I wanted to just highlight. If you wanted to get into this public health and especially the infectious diseases sector, right? The
Uh-huh.
diseases department. The best way or best bet for you for both funding as well as to take it to market would be reaching out to leaders from John Hopkins or Gates and Melinda Foundation. These guys have enough budget to a help you to do a quick manufacturing, prototyping, scaling, and although they have a good amount of CBO, which is community based organizations, and NGOs network, which will take you to almost every part of the world's network hospitals, right? And they are in the supply chain of that very well entrenched. So the sooner you reach Gates and Melinda Foundation, at least if not John Hopkins, that would be your best way to scale both manufacturing, funding, and the reach to market in the health sector,
Okay. Okay.
Got
right?
it.
If you, in case you are not able to do it in the next week, just reach me. I'll try to connect you to a few people. But I would say the speed at which you would want to go will decide, the adoption. This is very timed product, right? And
Correct.
the
Correct.
rush is to be there for you. Otherwise, you will miss the wave, right? After seeing your video, somebody else can quickly get it done. So be very clear about that. That's one. Now, the second aspect which I wanted to touch upon is the beyond COVID, right? The segment I could think of is, again, within COVID also, if you want to pivot a bit more, right? If you think you can do, I don't know, maybe it's like very high level idea. I don't know if it technically feasible, but if you can switch this in a slightly different way, wherein I'm giving a wristband or a neckband or a dollar or something, or even a mobile application, with some sensor added to the mobile. Okay, like your earlier day swipe, D-swipe or something like that. You put the dongle into the mobile, right? And then it can sense either the heat map or mobile signal map or proximity with any of these, and then start shouting when somebody comes near to that person who is wearing it. Now, where it is applicable when I am an infectious, disease patient, and if I'm made, the government is making me to wear, or hospital is making me to wear that on my neck all the time, and if I come in contact, close proximity in contact with somebody who doesn't have it, so it's the ulta of what you're doing today, right?
Yes.
Then it should start buzzing by end. So that becomes a whistle blower to people who keep safe distance and prevent themselves. That is one way of looking at it. The second is the same thing can actually make it a more robust solution in e-commerce as well. So if you today offer that to me in my own network, I can take you to almost every e-commerce delivery company, a 3PL, the fulfillment 3PL, because each of them are doing in proximity to many people to deliver. But now the whole social distancing, we are not able to monitor it. We just give mobile application saying, hey, keep distance, it is a untouched delivery, etc. But we are not necessarily actually, in physical terms implementing it. If you can change your use case in the slightly the other way around, and help something which is prototype, that could give you not just now but a prolonged business model than just a COVID period, right? So for COVID period, I would strongly recommend you to get in touch with Gates and Melinda Foundation or John Hopkins at the earliest.
Got it. I've noted those down as suggestions for him. I'll share those web addresses as well with him. Or if you want to drop a comment on his page, you can do that as well.
Beautiful. Yeah. All the best. All the best.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Swaminathan. Hey, I think a few things, right? A few things I'm just hearing over and over again is the wearable option and then the standing option, right? It might be something that's kind of interesting to think about. If a wearable sensor just detects that a person is coming too close to you, so a wearable device makes a lot of sense, and it kind of has a larger use case. Then everyone is using a wearable device, right? Which kind of makes a sound when someone comes too close. So at least for you, when you're in a public area, it kind of warns you when you're too close to someone, right? Maybe an interesting use case, something for you to think about, Sriram. I mean, obviously you have a product and a certain vision that you have here, but obviously the brainstorm tends to go in different directions, and all we are trying to figure out is what's the best application, kind of a long-term opportunity that you have. I mean, there's clearly short-term for sure. While COVID is there, there's enough and more opportunity there. You can chase that, or you can also parallelly potentially think about some of these to see if you can execute on. Yeah. I'm just inviting Chakradhar back on stage. I think he wants to say something else. Just give me a sec.
Sriram, I think there were a couple of things on questions about camera. So more than the camera part, what I wanted to bring to your attention is that you're solving only distancing. You're not solving the mask part. So
correct. But it is
as well, because like a society like Japan, they use masks even before the COVID era. So if there's a way we can design the mask where if I'm not wearing the mask, it tells me, like on a wearable or on something like that. Just think of post-COVID also. I think this is the hygiene factor is here to stay, and think a little long-term. Maybe if you want to focus on just scaling up this product, seed it to somebody else. Get a couple of people, like a small R&D team for you to think about different problems or different use cases. Swaminath and other people in the questions have raised. And then one thing about franchising, there was some other product. What he was trying to do was he had patented the stuff and he had made the design available to be built anywhere in the country or in the world for a small fee. That way you don't have to start making and selling and sending everywhere. This is not a high-tech jet engine or something that only you can manufacture.
Correct,
So
correct.
think of that as well. Partners or franchisees all over the country or all over the world.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I need a lot of help in that regards, because I don't have that much experience in finding them and all, because I am a technical guy, fully technical guy.
Maybe Ishwar, we can just quickly poll if anybody can help him on this ask.
Oh yeah, I mean, if there's anyone who can kind of help him with a franchise kind of situation, I don't know if I'm not completely sure. Let me just see. Yeah, if you can just vote, or just type it in the chat as well. If you have an email address that yeah, I see there are a few folks who can help. Right? If you can just drop an email, I think I'm happy to connect folks. Right?
So one last thing about your cost. So you have to have a scale-up cost, and the right price for such a device is about 50 rupees a piece. 300 rupees is a lot.
Okay.
And just be aware that people may redesign their buses and theaters, so social distancing is managed of sorts. So then you may not need it. But think of how your scale up will reduce your cost. This is little costly for now. It is about the cost of a
Yes, yes.
of a COVID test that IIT Delhi is putting out today. So for same amount of money seems a little bit more, but only thing is this is multiple use, so there is an advantage to it. But think through that as well. I think Ishwar can share my email ID and phone number. You just can call me anytime you want to discuss any of these things.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll do that. I'll do that. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
That actually your suggestion. Yeah.
Go ahead. Share, Shriram.
Okay. Actually, I was very happy with the last suggestions that which you have given me, that mask and kind of things. That is also good, actually, idea. We have to think of it. That's it.
Hey,
That's
there's another link that Vineet has shared. Maybe you can check it out at a later point in time. But he says Amazon has an open source software solution which they're using in their warehouse to maintain social distancing. I have shared that link on your Unsolved page as well. Right, Vineet has shared that here. Thanks a lot, Vineet. Makes a lot of sense to kind of just check out what's available there as well.
I checked it already. That Vineet Nair has sent. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I will go through it after the session.
Got it. Hey, guys. There is one question which Ritik has. Can this be solved with camera tech versus hardware? Ritik, if you want to come on stage and kind of elaborate on your thought process on solving this using a camera rather than installation of a lot of hardware, that would be great as well. Any thoughts, Sriram?
Yes, actually, we can do that. Actually, already some teams are working on that. Camera can detect the distance between the people, and it will indicate. Okay, but the main drawback is it will indicate to the server, not to the people who are violating. Okay, it will server will come to know, and who are all the monitoring. If suppose I am the owner of some area, then I can get the who are violating and the things. But the people who are violating, they will not come to know whether they are violating or not. That is the main drawbacks, and it cannot work in dark room like in theaters and all. And if there is some obstructions and all, it cannot detect. There's a few things are there that
Got it.
we have to work.
Okay, got it. I think a few things from a challenge standpoint. I think some folks are not sure if, let's say an airport, for example, whether this is already inherently happening because there's less usage of airports, right? So I feel like there may be I'm just trying to summarize from the comments, right, rather than trying to go through everything, because we are running a little short on time now. Right? So I feel that where the opportunity is highest is wherever someone can make more money by deploying your device, right? That's the way
Correct.
I would think about this, right? So
Definitely.
if they can make more money, they're more interested in deploying your
Correct.
device. Just look for venues like that who
Mhm.
are not getting the business because of COVID, and if you
Mhm.
can just enable them to deploy and kind of restart and say, now we have deployed these safety solutions, apart from the temperature checks, all of that, right, which is pretty much standard now. But in addition, if the seating is also sorted,
Mhm.
right, it might just enable them to get some amount of business up and running quickly, right? So cool. Any final thoughts that anyone would like to come up and kind of share with Sriram? Otherwise, we'll try and take a break and the session continues. The reason we use Amit as a platform is because after the session, the folks, there is an after networking session that we have on the tables. It moves from the stage, and then everyone on the tables just starts talking to each other. So do hang on for that. And any final thoughts, Sriram? Or, happy to hear.
Okay, thank you for all for helping me, because I'm a new guy. Actually, I'm a kind of inventor. I do invent something, and I'm working on few more things in the mechanical parts. Few two-wheeler vehicles. There are something problems are there that I am developing actually right now since from 1 year. Two works parallelly I'm working beside this COVID-19. Actually, COVID-19, this digital city is one part, and two more work is going on. Once I complete that again, I appreciate, I actually like this unsolved. This is the first time, first meet, and actually first presentation.
Okay,
But I actually like the conversation and the suggestions that actually I need. That,
got it.
yeah, actually I will share that one also again, and it is a kind of the automotive industry's mechanical part that I am building.
Got it.
Uh,
Got it. No, more than happy. Please do add that as well, and more than happy to kind of take a look at that, right? Um, I think thanks a lot, everyone, for joining in. This session was a little bit of a, there were a few glitches that we faced early on, which normally doesn't happen. We normally do start exactly sharp at 11, right? Hopefully, we won't do this the next week. We really want to respect your time. We understand that a lot of you set aside Saturday mornings just for this, and yeah, we want to ensure that we start and end on time, right? So thanks a lot for joining us. We'll be taking a break, and we will join you again on the tables, right? See you soon. Yeah.